More dominated in the paint, started to get that three-point rhythm back, and here we are in a 19-point game. Now, the Spurs are the only team in the NBA with a 500 record when trailing after three.
They're one of the best third-quarter scoring teams in the association, and that was on full tilt tonight.
Barnes, good defense. Holmgren forced the miss. SGA starts on the bench in this fourth quarter. We'll see if Oklahoma City can cruise to the finish with him on the bench. Again, he's hadn't had to play a large portion of fourth quarters, and his running mate is looking like his old self tonight. J-Dub with another bucket.
These straight line drives and downhill. Look at the pump fake there by Victor.
Castle can't cash out. Rebound in traffic. Trickles to the outside for Mitchell. Isaiah Joe, A.J. Mitchell, Kenrich Williams, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams. The five on the floor. Mitchell on Waters. Gets into the paint. Spray it out. Open man. It's Joe. It's a three.
And again, the recipe and the success for the Thunder has been dribble penetration. Anytime they can get a foot or two in that paint to collapse this defense. And now the Thunder starting to find that outside shooting.
Champagny on the fend-off. Barnes with 5 to shoot. The defense has been turned up several levels in this second half. Waters knocks it down. He is familiar with these rims, State. Nearly 2 minutes gone in the fourth. OKC has now led by as many as 24 points after what was a highly contested first 2 quarters that saw a number of lead changes, a number of ties. And Williams going to be called for the offensive foul on the fend-off. Castle got the bump, put it down, but it's going to be a foul on the floor. Oh, that was impressive from 10 to shoot, lost his dribble. Barnes shake and bake on Holmgren, now 5 to work with. Waters just going to have to fire. Wembanyama got hit from behind. Holmgren and Wembanyama just go. Here is Wembanyama. Rise. No. Another foul call, and Wembanyama is holding his ankle. Mitch Johnson has just really enjoyed how his team go. As a team, goes back to what Mark Daigneault told us as Wemby misses the second, about the confidence and the wisdom that you gain over time. It feels like Oklahoma City, after the 3 losses to San Antonio, they've recognized
over the last month to them. And, you know, J-Dub talked about the humility, you know, going out, ooh, look at this.
And it's going to be a goaltend. To feel like you're getting the best out of everybody. He said if you respond the correct way, and it makes you better every single time out there. Holmgren with a block, Wemby with a follow. That's a big man sequence of dreams. But for Oklahoma City, he mentioned, if you don't find your way through it, you can get stronger, but you have to learn your lessons along the way. It's a great example on the fly of Oklahoma City learning their lesson.
Foul there on Chet.
And it's going to be Harper tees it up and knocks it down.
The question for the Spurs now, can they get some stops and go on a little run themselves? A little over 8 minutes left here just to try to chip away at this.
Mitchell guarded by Champagny. Cross, the bump, the lay, no, and another offensive foul. On the drive, Holmgren got a piece, and a foul on the loose ball. This is a 17-102, a statement victory. Can they find their way back in to make this just interesting in the waning minutes? As that's going to be in Wiggins for Mark Daigneault.
Wembanyama at 26 minutes right now.
Williams sneaks through, fades, missed it. Hit it up ahead for Harper. Wemby running with him. Harper, turn on the Jets. Find the cutting. Johnson for 2.
Down to 15 here. A lot of time left. And the way the Spurs are capable of playing defense, not out of it.
Mitchell off the screen. Holmgren on the short roll. Williams on the outside. Mitchell thought about it. Now he'll drive. Kick. Holmgren fires. Missed it. And Johnson has the rebound.
Tell you what, a 3 would go a long way here for your psyche if you're the Spurs.
Kick out. Johnson, three, splash! A 14-2 Spurs run.
Now you're within striking distance.
SGA at the scorer's table will check in next dead ball. Offense has gone stagnant right now for Oklahoma City.
And if I'm Miss Johnson, I got to think about getting Victor out. See if we can get him back, if we can close this some more.
Mitchell got the bump, and he's going to get 2 free throws in 30, and then the Knicks in San Francisco to take on the Wolves.
Has scored 10-plus points now in 33 of 39 games here. What a pleasant surprise. A guy that had that turf toe last year really wasn't a factor in the playoffs.
And again, block. SGA just got his 4th rejection of the night. Right off the bench, immediate impact. Now he's looking for that killer. Can't find it. Cornette affected it. For A.J. Mitchell, only 11 games in double figures last year. Fox lost it. Get on the deck to it. Wallace ties him up. It's a jump ball. He is.
Would you say he's the clear-cut favorite?
He is the odds maker's favorite by a long shot right now.
I think I would put Cade right behind him, Cade Cunningham, in terms of the short odds.
Here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams pumps. Williams drive. Williams had a block, but a foul on Champagnie. Up by SGA. Next month, experience the majesty of sports world, and if it's happening, it's on NBC and Peacock.
That's right. Everyone will be tuned in to NBC Peacock.
Castle, whip around, Champagnie drives, Champagnie, a lot of contact, and the foul called on Williams.
12 blocks tonight, a season high. As Champagnie Riverwalk, February 4th.
Offensive rebound taken out of the hands of Johnson. Looked like Mitchell got his hands in the cookie jar.
See, I like this pairing with Mitchell and SGA on the floor at the same time. Takes pressure off SGA to always handle the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander, step back. Castle up high, skies for the rebound. 5 minutes to play. The San Antonio have one final push in them. Champagnie dump off for Cornette. Jay Will thought he was fouled on the momentum. Mitchell nearly had it stripped. Champagnie got a fingertip on it. Now it's Gilgeous-Alexander, 8 to shoot. Screen from Williams, rejects, double comes. Gilgeous-Alexander all the way, no. Little pace from Castle. Outside Fox, all day to let it rip. And the long rebound to the hands of Mitchell.
Those are the buckets. When you're on the road and you're clawing your way back in, you gotta have.
Now 11 of 35 from three-point range as Gilgeous-Alexander was hit. They just weren't making their open threes. He said, but what's the alternative? You're going to press, you're going to force to try to get the ball inside, you're going to attack on a double team as opposed to taking a wide open corner three. So he liked staying with it, sticking with it. Felt like the win against Miami on Sunday, 124-112, where they really found that rhythm in the second half, was a great example of it. And you could certainly argue that tonight has been another great example where they struggled shooting in the first half. Third and fourth quarter has been takeover.
I also like how he reverted back to, like, look, we won a championship a year ago shooting 32% in the playoffs from three and winning. So it's not always about three. There's a steal by Wallace. Might be his first of the year. I think they're down to at least 6 of those, where it's going to be a make or break for their season.
Well, the Spurs get to go back home for 3 after this one. Oklahoma City has a 4-game road trip. Houston, Miami, Cleveland, and Milwaukee.
Yeah, we're going to find a lot about this OKC team who's been great on the road. Uh-oh. SGA, Castle kind of getting into it here.
It's going to be double technicals. And no harm, no foul when it's all said and done. You got the MVP from Toronto, daughter of Mark Daignault, where he was a student manager under Jim Calhoun. Learned a ton of how to lead a group of men as the Aaron Fox rattles home a triple.
This is what Fox should have been doing to start the ball game. I mean, he's too good and too gifted of a scorer and playmaker.
And how about Victor Wembanyama back at the scores table with 2:37 to play in a 14-point game. Hot potato finds Caruso for 3. And Mitch Johnson will take the time.
A turnover right there off Castle.
We did hear from the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey. That was not a landing space foul because it was not deemed a reckless closeout. Caruso just went right into the Wemby body and got the bucket.
Thorn, that's what he is. That's his nickname. He is a thorn in the side of whomever he plays against.
Champagnie, he's got that trigger always ready from three. Oklahoma City will make a couple of changes with Wiggins and Joe coming back. This is a 16-point game, and both of these teams are still giving maximum effort.
Come on, man. You're 31 years old. You can't be young.
Oh, he's, if anything.
Thunder as well. Caruso in double figures. Mitchell once again in double figures. Jay Will with 11.
34, 5, and 5 for SGA. And that's an offensive foul on Harper. And now, since December 13th, and the defending NBA champions played like it, especially in the second half here tonight. Mitchell turns the corner. It's a three. And it was short by Wiggins.
Great pass there by Mitchell. On point to Wiggins.
He really does have a ton of skill as Harper pulls, can't hit on the pull-up. But A.J. Mitchell get this type of contribution in big games off the bench from a guy like A.J. Mitchell. Only 11 points, but 6 rebounds and 4 assists tonight, 29 minutes. Didn't feel like he forced anything. Came up big on both ends of the floor at times. Oh, he lost Harper. Around for Joe. Can he complete the highlight? Yes, sir!
And the hockey assist goes to A.J. Mitchell because of that move.
The cherry on top to a perfect second half performance from the Oklahoma City Thunder. McLaughlin short, bodies hitting the floor. 37 seconds remaining. OKC 33-4 against everybody else. They were 0-3 against the San Antonio Spurs coming in.